Yo, what's up, boys? So we're on trades again here. I'm posting my trade recap of the day. Took 3 trades today. One of them was pretty much break even. I moved my stop loss a little bit lower because I thought it might just retest my break even and go higher, and I was pretty confident in the move. But yeah, first trade I lost 0.2% or 0.25%, and then on both of the other trades I made like 0.7%, so up like 1% on the day, something like that. But yeah, so let's get into it. First things first, we had, let me just turn my indicator on. We had this London high here being swept, so that was an early trade that could have been called into the session. There was clean 1 minute IFEG there, but I wasn't comfortable shorting because there was that NY there, and most importantly because of all-time highs. So the fact that we were at an all-time highs market, although we did end up pushing down, I was looking for longs today, and the fact that we're so close to all-time highs still, as you can see, we did get a few nice pullbacks to the upside, although the overall move was down. And yeah, first trade that I caught, that I didn't catch, but that I entered here, I entered on the inversion of this 1 minute fair value gap. So first things first, we traded into this 15 minute fair value gap at the bottom here. We wicked this. Let me just mark this out. So my PDRA here was a 15 minute fair value gap, along with this just general big imbalance that the market left behind on Thursday. And after this level here got rejected, there was a 1 minute fair value gap. Didn't catch this trade, but this would have been a very clean trade to take. 1 minute inversion down there. Overall my bias was bullish again because of the all-time highs in place. And then yeah, that 1 minute down there banged, but I was waiting for a 3 minute inversion. And after the 3 minute got inversed, I entered. And yeah, I went break even inside this 1 minute fair value gap here, but I didn't go full break even. I ended up dragging my stop up to this protected low, this internal low here, because I thought price might tap my break even and go higher, but it didn't. It stopped me out, and probably would have not been a trade that I was trying to stay in with my risk to reward. So I'm happy I got exited for that trade for negative 0.25%. Second trade here, we had a consequent encroachment of this wick here on the 30 minutes. So basically the midpoint of the wick was taken, and that's a strong point that the market likes to return to. So that was already a clean reversal point and a signal that we're going to be traveling to the upside again and delivering higher. And then on top of that, we had this 1 minute inverse fair value gap here. Entered on the closed below, above the fair value gap, break even at this internal high. So we went there, got break even in 2 candles, and then I took 75% of my trade out here on top, in just above this high, and pretty much top ticked that candle. And I took out 75% of my trade there, and the rest of my trade I put break even. Got stopped out for the other 25% of my trade break even. And then the third trade I took, only reason I took 3 trades today is because the first trade I pretty much got stopped out on break even, and break even for me is basically not taking a trade. And here, third trade I caught again. We got a consequent encroachment of this wick here now. Respected that point. Started pushing higher and saw a big increase in volatility, and we inversed this 1 minute fair value gap. So after we invested, I entered here, went break even at this high, took my TP1 here in the middle of this 1 minute imbalance here, because that was the initial target that I had for the previous trade, and was still my strongest internal draw on liquidity. And then my full TP I took up here when I saw these 2 1 minute candles rejecting, and I'm very happy with that close too. And yeah, that was my trade recap of the day. Those are the 3, or technically 2 trades that I caught today, but 3 trades that I took. And yeah, hope you guys are able to learn from that. Again, my PD arrays were this 15-minute fair value gap, and I think there was a 1 hour, and this 1 hour fair value gap overall, but we didn't respect the midpoint of it, we respected the order block. No, not quite. We just respected the lower half of it. And yeah, that's about it. Much love to everybody who's watching these, and yeah.